Hello, and welcome to Fun with Photoshop. I'm your host, Frances Duncan. Photoshop is a great image editing tool, but it can have a steep learning curve. Not to worry, this video is the beginning of a series of videos that will give you the basics of Photoshop so that you can take your snapshots to amazing photographs. In this video, you will learn how to resize an image using Adobe Photoshop. As you can see, this video is only a couple of minutes long, so you can easily step into the process. To get started, you'll want to have Photoshop open. For my instruction, I am using version 2015, but for resizing images, the steps that I will show you have been the same for the past several versions of Photoshop. Here we go. As with most software applications, the top menu is generally about the same. To open an image, you're going to go to File and then Open. From here, you're going to navigate to the image you want to modify. In this case, I want to modify this image. To do that, I'm going to select it and click Open, or just double-click on the image itself. My screen has rendered this at 25% of the view of this image. I can tell that because down here on the bottom left-hand corner, it says 25%. For this project, I want to change it to 100% so I can see exactly how big this image is. To do that, I typed in 100 and hit the Enter key. Now you can see that if I wanted to put this picture on a web page, I need it to be a much smaller image, both in the amount of file space it takes, but also in the real estate of the image. So to resize it, I'm going to click on Image and then Image Size. In here, you're going to see a preview of the image that you're modifying. You'll see this little chain icon that is your aspect ratio that you may or may not want to keep. This is going to change what the image ratio looks like. In this case, it's 59 inches by 39 inches. You can change it by percent. So if I want to make it a 25% of this image, I can do that. But if I take off the image or the aspect ratio and I change 1 to 250, you can see that it really distorts that image. If this is the effect you're going for, that's how to do it. For myself, I want to keep it the same, but I want it to be a 4 by 6 inch picture. So I'm going to change the drop-down menu to inches, and I'm going to change it to 6 inches wide by 4 inches. My aspect ratio was kept, so it was automatically moved this to 4 inches. And then I'm going to say OK. Now my image is ready to save. If you want to save your image and do something else with it later, you might want to save it as another file name, or you can save it as the original file name. Either option is in the File menu, and click on Save to save this exact file, or to save it as a new name. In my case, I'm going to change the file name so I can save it as something else. I'm going to change it to Fun with Photoshop and click on Save. As I mentioned, I'm going to be using this on the web, so I want to keep it as a quality of medium. This will help keep the file size small. From there, I click on OK, and we are on our way. Now, if you follow the steps that I've given you, you will be able to resize an image in Photoshop. Next time, we're going to give you even more tips and tricks, so watch for more videos with Fun with Photoshop. See you next time.